guys. So here's another angle. This is from the clutch side of the engine. Alright guys, so you can see when the engine is idling, the wheels do not move at all. That's because the clutch is not engaging. Now the problem with this old go-kart was the clutch back here was, the shoes on it was just shattered to pieces, so the clutch would not disengage. So as soon as you start the engine, it would just keep on rolling and trying to drive away. And when I drove this thing around the yard, I could not push the brakes because if I did, the engine would die. This thing does not actually have a starter on it. Well, it doesn't have a battery for the starter on it yet. I'll get to that later. And these, usually the GY6 clutches, the CVTs last a decent amount of time. And when they do fail, they're really easy to get to. You just gotta take the exhaust off. Like there's no exhaust, that's why it's so loud. They're really easy to get to. This whole setup, when you replace, like if the clutch goes bad on these GY6 engines, you're better off just replacing the whole thing for like 70 bucks, you know? About the same cost as a Series 30 torque converter. And it's just better off to replace the whole thing, you know, if you're gonna sell it, increase the value. It just increases also the reliability because this thing has rollers in it that go bad. So you might as well just replace the whole thing. It's not that difficult, especially if you have a torque wrench, not torque wrench, a impact wrench, and then it just really makes these things easy to replace. These over here that hold the cover on are 8mm bolts. So you just gotta get an 8mm socket and just unscrew them and take your cover off and just check it out, what's going on, and that'll be all. Alright, have a nice day.